Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into a fascinating book. It's StrengthsFinder 2.0 by Tom Rath.
That's right, published back in 2007 by Gallup Press.
And it kind of flips the script on the usual personal development stuff, doesn't it?
It really does. Forget fixing weaknesses. This is all about finding and, boosting what you're naturally good at.
Exactly. So our mission today is to explore why this focus on strengths is, well, so powerful and what it actually means for you, the listener. We'll definitely touch on that online assessment. It comes with the one that finds your top 5 talent themes. All right, so let's unpack this a bit. The main idea, it feels pretty different, right?
Total.
We're always told, be well-rounded, fix your flaws. But this book says, you'll get further by amplifying what you already do well.
Instead of pouring energy into things you struggle with, it's about becoming exceptional in your natural zones, not just mediocre everywhere else.
Yeah, focusing your investment, sort of.
And what's really interesting here is this isn't just some nice idea someone cooked up. It's built on, decades of research by Gallup. Solid stuff.
That gives it weight.
Absolutely. And think about how empowering that shift is.
Yeah.
Especially when, the world often points out what's wrong.
It changes the whole internal conversation.
It does. From what's wrong with me to, okay, what's uniquely right with me?
Yeah.
And how do I use that?
That's a huge reframe. But I wonder, for someone who's really ingrained in that fix the flaws mindset for years, how does the book help them actually, unlearn that? Are there specific steps for that mental shift?
Well, it's maybe less about directly unlearning the old way and more about actively learning the new way.
Okay.
The assessment itself is the starting gun, really. When you see those top 5 themes, often described so accurately.
Yeah.
It gives you the language, a framework. Suddenly you can name these things you maybe felt but couldn't quite articulate.
So it validates your intuition.
Exactly. And then the book provides ways to apply those strengths. That constant application reinforces the new focus. You're putting energy into growth, not just repair.
That makes sense. It sounds really practical. So how does it actually deliver on that? You mentioned the assessment.
Right. The online StrengthsFinder assessment, you get a code in the book.
Okay.
And it identifies your top 5 talent themes.
Yeah.
From, I think, 34 main ones.
Yeah, 34. And these themes, they're basically our natural patterns, how we think, feel, act.
Precisely. Things we do repeatedly and instinctively. Gallup's research shows these are the raw materials we can develop into real strengths.
And people find it pretty spot on.
Oh, yeah. Eerily accurate is a phrase you hear a lot. It often resonates deeply.
So what makes it so actionable then? It's not just, here are your strengths, good luck.
No, definitely not. And that connects to the bigger picture, the real value.
Yeah.
For every single one of those 34 themes, the book gives you a detailed breakdown, what it means, real-world examples, specific ways to grow that strength.
Oh, cool.
And crucially, tips for working with people who have different strengths, which is huge for collaboration.
So if you're, say, an achiever, it gives you concrete things to do.
Exactly. Not just you like getting stuff done. More like, okay, try setting measurable goals daily, or make sure to celebrate the small wins to keep your momentum.
Ah, I see. Very specific.
Super specific. It makes the whole thing feel really personalized, like it's advice tailored just for you, based on your results. You can use it right away.
That personalization definitely sounds key. And that leads nicely into the workplace stuff, right? Its relevance there.
Oh, massive.
Managers, HR teams, leaders.
Oh.
They use this a lot, don't they? To build better teams.
They do. The idea is to align people's roles with their natural talents, put them in positions where they can really shine.
Makes sense. But does that ever risk creating teams that are, I don't know, too specialized? Everyone's great at one thing, but big gaps emerge.
That's a really good question. And it's a potential pitfall if you misunderstand it.
Okay.
The goal isn't just narrow specialization. It's about strategic specialization within the team context.
Right.
A smart leader uses StrengthsFinder to see the whole picture. They see who's strong where, identify any gaps, and then figure out how to fill them. Maybe by pairing people with complementary strengths or bringing in outside help.
So it's about orchestrating the team, not just slotting people in.
Precisely. It helps everyone realize, hey, I don't have to be good at everything. My colleagues got that covered. I can focus here.
That could be a huge relief for people.
It really can be. A total game changer for team dynamics sometimes.
Okay, but like any tool, it's not perfect. We should probably touch on some limitations or things to be aware of.
Definitely. Good idea.
The first one seems pretty straightforward. That test access limitation.
The code?
Each new book has one code, single use. So if you get a used copy, or borrow it.
You miss out on the core part, the actual assessment, which is, let's be honest, a pretty big part of the value proposition.
Yeah, that's a definite hurdle for accessibility sometimes.
It is. And related to that, perhaps, is the depth of the information you get back.
What do you mean?
Well, the descriptions are clear. They're helpful, definitely. But some people might find them maybe a little surface level,
As in, not enough detail.
or perhaps not enough of the deep psychological theory behind it all.
Right.
It doesn't give you, like, long, in-depth case studies.
Right.
It's very much geared towards practical, immediate application, which is great for many.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for a deep academic dive,
This might feel a bit light.
potentially, yeah, it serves a specific purpose.
And that kind of ties into the next point, doesn't it? It's not really a traditional read.
No, not at all. You don't sit down and read it cover to cover like a novel.
Once you have your results.
You flip to your specific strength sections,
Yeah.
use it as a reference guide, something to dip in and out of.
So it's more of a toolkit you keep coming back to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is useful, just different from a typical book experience.
Okay, so let's try and sum up the core value here. StrengthsFinder 2.0, its big plus is that empowering focus on strengths, right?
Absolutely. Leveraging what you're already good at.
And the advice is super actionable, very practical.
Highly relevant for personal life and definitely for work.
While keeping in mind, the single-use test code thing and the fact it's more practical than deeply theoretical.
Right. Those are the main caveats.
Yeah,
But the potential shift in perspective is pretty significant.
definitely.
So maybe a final thought for you, the listener, to chew on.
Yeah.
What if you really did shift your focus? Like, completely. Away from fixing weaknesses and purely onto amplifying your strengths. How might that fundamentally change things for you? Your career path, your relationships, even just, how you approach personal growth.
That's a powerful question to ponder, and that's our deep dive for today.